What if the pain inside your head isn't the problem? What if it is a warning? Every single day, millions of Americans experience headaches. Some call them stress headaches. Others blame coffee, lack of sleep, or a busy schedule. Most people take a pill and move on. But here is the truth. Your headache may be trying to tell you something important. Let me be clear. Headaches are one of the most common medical complaints in the world, yet most people understand almost nothing about them. They know the pain, they know the frustration, but they don't know why it happens. Nobody tells you this. The pain in your head may come from your muscles, your blood vessels, your nerves, your eyes, your neck, your sleep habits, your stress levels, even your daily routine, and sometimes a headache can be your body's first warning sign that something more serious is happening. Today we're going to uncover what a headache actually is, why it happens, why so many people misunderstand it, and when your body may be asking for help. Because once you understand headaches, you stop ignoring them. Here is something that sounds impossible. Your brain cannot feel pain. Yes, the organ inside your skull has no pain receptors. Think about that. The very organ that processes pain cannot actually feel pain itself. So where does the pain come from? The answer surprises most people. The tissues surrounding the brain contain nerves and blood vessels. The muscles around the scalp and neck can become tense. The membranes that protect the brain can become irritated. When these structures send pain signals, your nervous system interprets them as a headache. Nobody tells you this. When you say, "My brain hurts," your brain isn't hurting at all. Your body is generating a warning signal. Understanding this changes everything because it shifts the question from, "How do I stop the pain?" to, "Why is my body creating this pain?" And those are two very different questions. Imagine a typical day. You stayed up too late scrolling through your phone. You slept 5 hours. You skipped breakfast. You drank 2 cups of coffee. You rushed into work. You stared at screens for 6 straight hours. Your shoulders became tight. Your neck became stiff. And then a dull ache begins, first behind your eyes, then across your forehead. Eventually, your entire head feels heavy. You take pain medication. The pain disappears. The next day, it comes back. Sound familiar? This cycle happens to millions of people every week. The headache becomes normal. The pills become normal. The suffering becomes normal. But here is the problem. When pain becomes routine, people stop asking questions. And when they stop asking questions, they stop listening to their bodies. Your headache may be common, but common does not mean normal. A headache is not a disease, it is a symptom. Let me be clear. A headache is your body's way of saying that something has changed. Sometimes that change is harmless. Sometimes it is important. There are more than 150 recognized types of headaches. The most common is the tension headache. It often feels like a tight band around the head. Migraine headaches can cause throbbing pain, nausea, vomiting, and sensitivity to light. Cluster headaches create severe pain around one eye. Sinus headaches may occur with congestion and facial pressure. Some headaches come from neck problems. Others are linked to medications. Some are related to hormonal changes. 2 people may both say, "I have a headache," but they may have completely different conditions. That is why understanding the source matters. Pain is only part of the story. The cause is the real story. Why does your body create headaches? There isn't one answer. Stress increases muscle tension. Poor sleep changes brain chemistry. Dehydration affects blood flow. Skipping meals lowers blood sugar. Screen time strains the eyes. Poor posture creates neck tension. Hormonal changes influence pain pathways. Even weather changes can trigger headaches in some people. Nobody tells you this. Many headaches begin hours before the pain appears. The cause may start in the morning. The pain may arrive in the evening. Your body keeps sending signals long before the headache begins. Unfortunately, most people only notice the final symptom. They don't notice the process. And if you only treat the pain, you may miss the real cause. Let's talk about triggers. Stress is one of the biggest. When stress hormones rise, muscles tighten and pain sensitivity increases. Sleep problems are another major factor. Too little sleep, too much sleep, irregular sleep schedules. All of them can contribute. Dehydration is surprisingly common. Even mild dehydration can trigger headaches. Certain foods may also play a role. Processed foods, alcohol, excess caffeine, artificial sweeteners, skipping meals. And then there is screen time. Americans spend hours every day looking at phones, tablets, and computers. Eye strain and poor posture create tension throughout the neck and shoulders. Over time, this tension can contribute to chronic headaches. The important thing is understanding your personal triggers, because your triggers may be different from someone else's. Here is where many people go wrong. They only treat the symptom. Pain appears, medication follows. Pain disappears. The cycle repeats. But sometimes the medication itself becomes the problem. Overarousing pain medication can lead to rebound headaches. This means the treatment starts causing more headaches. Nobody expects this. People take medication to feel better. Instead, their headaches become more frequent. Another mistake is ignoring patterns. People forget when headaches happen. They forget what they ate. They forget how much they slept. Without information, finding the cause becomes difficult. Pain is information, and information can help you change the outcome. So what should you do? Start with the basics. Drink enough water. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Eat regular meals. Reduce excessive caffeine. Take breaks from screens. Stretch your neck and shoulders. Exercise regularly. Manage stress levels. Keep a headache diary. Write down when the headache starts, how long it lasts, what you ate, how you slept, your stress level, any medications you took. Patterns often appear, and once you identify patterns, you gain control. Some headaches improve with lifestyle changes. Others require medical evaluation. There is no universal solution, but there is almost always useful information hiding behind the pain. Most headaches are not dangerous, but some require immediate medical attention. Let me be clear. If you experience the worst headache of your life, seek emergency care. If a headache appears suddenly and severely, seek medical attention. If you experience weakness, confusion, trouble speaking, vision changes, seizures, or loss of consciousness, seek help immediately. Headaches accompanied by fever or neck stiffness may also require urgent evaluation. Headaches after head injuries should never be ignored. The good news: these situations are relatively uncommon. The bad news? Many people do not recognize warning signs. Knowing when to seek help can make a tremendous difference. Your body sends signals. Learning to recognize those signals is important. Here is the reality. You cannot completely eliminate every headache. Nobody can. Life is stressful. Schedules become chaotic. Sleep gets interrupted. Work becomes overwhelming. But you can understand your body better. You can reduce triggers. You can improve your habits. You can identify patterns. You can make informed decisions. A headache is not always your enemy. Sometimes it is information. Sometimes it is a warning. Sometimes it is your body asking for rest, water, sleep, food, movement, or medical attention. When you stop seeing headaches as random pain and start seeing them as messages, everything changes, and that new perspective may be the most important lesson of all. If this video helped you understand headaches differently, make sure to subscribe for more evidence-based health content. Leave a comment below. How often do you experience headaches? What triggers yours? And what health topics should we cover next? Remember, this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to diagnose, treat, or replace professional medical advice. Take care of your body, because it may be trying to tell you something long before you realize it.